Hello, everybody. Welcome back here to High Button Sports as we get set for another game. This is the second last game of the night in the 2014 division. And my name's Jeff Warburton, taking over the commentary for the rest of the night. So we're going to be playing through two more games and then obviously back tomorrow for the big championship Sunday. So without further ado, let's get into it. So McKinnon here with a nice move to the middle, but gets knocked off. LeBlanc picking that up. LeBlanc with a few strides, then the lead pass to the middle. Couple nice moves there, but falling off the end of the stick. Dyke tries to bring that in. Bordeleau gets knocked off it, and it'll be Team Red from the back end. Pulling that up over center and knocked back over. Kennedy. Nice crossovers as he passes that up to the left side, and a lead pass picked up, shot just wide by the left side post and bouncing up the right again. Nice strides here and potential chance here as they chase down the side. Kennedy, though, lays out and able to take that one down cleanly, and we'll continue on. Wrapping around those end boards, it comes to the left side. Lead pass off the stick to Dyke, bounces off that near center, and Dyke trying to spin it out, but Team Green spinning back to the left side here. Cut move in front, nice sauce pass, handed off, and it's still loose in front, top of the crease, swept out back to Stoner. Stoner pulling around to the left side, drops that down into the corner. Bell looking to help for Green, and he frees that puck up, and it'll be still in the offensive zone. Bell drops back to Eisner. Eisner down to Bell. Shot. Bouncing around in front. Knocking away as Stoner pokes at it once. Picked up now. Shot. Scores as that one slides through. Flood looks to be the scorer there. Maybe you're going to have to get a look at that name, and it is Flood there. So Beckham Flood puts Team Green up 1-0 here as we are just about a minute and 30 seconds in. So we'll head back to center, and a quick push there making the difference. Over on the left side now. That puck battled for as they'll try to free it up near that red line. And getting all sorts of tangled up in there is now Team Green picked up and looking to move that forward again over to the left side, coming off with a nice chance, looking to hold on behind. Into the middle. Skated over as Ross tries to catch up and spin out of that. Ross looking to move that up through the middle, passed off, and it's onto the stick of Walsh, but then overstrength by Penny. Penny goes into the half wall and is able to play that up. Into the offensive zone, looking to hand it off too high, and it jumps the stick of Morrow into the right side corner. Picked up from there, Dyke in behind. Chased after, Bozen over skates. Back over, lead pass there, nice move, and up to the races here. Bergeron. Spun out to the right side and save made. Team Green now looking to go up the right. Here again in front. Dyke lead pass onto the end of the stick, and Murray's going to pull it in. Murray hands off. Left side trying to steer through. It'll fall into the right side corner. Bounce back over. Zhang stays on that. Trying to move it up from in behind. It'll be down the right side. Blown offside. And we will continue on. Face off right down here in front of us as this game starts off pretty even. Both sides getting a few chances here. I guess the Green side up one with a bit of the ice tilt, but we'll head down and get the whistle once again. Shots 3-1 here for Team Green. Face off coming down to the right side. And we were at the Montreal Meltdown in the last 6 weekends here, so I can't help but wonder if some of these kids crossing over, as I think I did see at least one Meltdown sweater in the lobby. So if your child had played in the Meltdown before and now you're here at the Rising Stars Summit, well, you get a double dip here at High Button Sports, bringing the action. This time all the games on our YouTube page. So remember to keep that in mind, and if you want to watch them on demand, it's just under the live tab on our YouTube page, and all the games from today there for your viewing pleasure. As we get a penalty here with the tripping, as Kennedy will head off, and Kennedy, who's been active so far in this game, is making his move to the penalty box. So we'll head over to the left side. Get ready for a puck drop. And it'll be in. That one picked up and fired down into the end boards. Snow looking to chase after it. Snow gets spun off of it. Down here in front. Team Red, Dyke trying to find a lane as he'll head up the right side. Dyke pulls that back, hands that off, but it gets turned over, and now Team Green back in the other way. Over the red line, now up to the blue line, slowed up, back to Bell. Bell with a little flick pass, stopped up again off the skate and over to Stoner. Moved here in front, down the left side, into the offensive zone. Puck trying to go up the wall with it, slowed down. Team Red still looking to kind of get some sustained offensive pressure here. A minute to go in that power play, but it'll be dumped back down. Xavier Parent picks up on that. Ross with a turnover there. Penny trying to spin out and create a chance. It'll be into the corner, and a nice save, steered away anyway. Slowed down there in the right side corner. Now wheeling it up. O'Coin offside as they'll head in, and we'll get our first offside here of the game, I believe. We might have had one earlier, but the first one right here in front of our face. Oh, and they put on a little Surfing USA here. Can't hear much in the sound box, to be fair, other than our voices up here in the booth. It's kind of a unique way to watch a hockey game. Where listen, Ross picks it up, shot off the crossbar, goes out, and a great chance there. Just falls by the wayside. But it's kind of a unique way to listen to a game with us sitting here in this booth. Not much other sound, but this is a good shot there as LeBlanc finishes off. I just would say it's a pretty decent angle, and that one we got a good angle of as it's finished off LeBlanc just like that, 2-0. So after some good bite back, a PK, and then a goal, we'll head back to center. All sorts of action here. Today at day one at the Rising Stars Summit. Started at noon today. Tomorrow we're going to be starting at 8. So we'll be going from 8 to 4 tomorrow with some championship games and some other games, some consolation games along the way. So you're going to want to tune in all day tomorrow for that, as the 2-day event continues on here at McLaughlin B at the UPEI rink. PEI and High Button Sports, a long relationship in which we've known the Andrews team and worked with them before, and pleasure to be here again this year to bring all the action to you watching at home. So 2-0 the score now. Green kind of just took that one over and slid it by us without much offensive pressure beforehand, but one shot from the point and tipped in, gets Red right back in it, and that'll be the 2-1 now As I guess that last one not standing the test of time too long, as we'll continue on here. So 2-1, and we're back to a 1-goal game just like that. Puck dropped in there and chased down as you see an errant football being thrown up at the mesh by one of the young guns out there. That one moving around in front is Green, looking to restore that 2-goal lead in a hurry. 10:40 to go in the first as the clock hasn't started yet. So we're getting a few free seconds on the clock here. Announcing the game, but gonna resume the time. And here we go. Now we're gonna be good to go as we'll cut inside 10 minutes. And a few extra seconds out there for the young guns. Bergeron picks it up. Plays that off the end boards into the right side. Rising Stars trying to move that up through the middle. I guess it's Rising Stars red as they're both Rising Stars. Green picking up on that. Dyke with a couple moves. Into the middle. Zhang gonna pull that one out over to Cannon. Cannon can't collect it. And down the left side, Doucette. Doucette into the zone. Doucette hits the side of the net. Bouncing back and around. That one to the line. Tipped around into the feet again. Cut off. Scooping back around and keeping the offensive zone. Red definitely getting their feet out of them a little bit more as this game goes on with their chances. Chance here from the line, and a nice move there like Bouchard, finding some open room, firing it on. Save made there. .9:30 to go here now in the first as we work our way through the halves. Bit different doing the halves, but in Spring League anything goes, and pretty much just getting the same amount of time as 3-12s, which is typical for a Spring League game around this age group. So really not much different other than the way they have them split up. Puck heading down in the right side here as Kennedy moved into the end wall. Kennedy over to Murray. Murray centers to the middle. Shot from the point. That one's going to spin back in around. Into the end wall. Team Green. From the corner. Gets that back to the line. Shot slowed down and easily saved there by Parent. And that means whistle coming, and we watch that football get chucked on up. Face off here to the right. Moving up ahead now. Mood finding some room. Mood trying to go up the middle, and it's knocked off the stick by Stoner at the last second. Nice play there. Kind of tripped up along the boards as Mood looks to fish it out. From the back end, a little movement up the right side. Into the zone, Kennedy. Kennedy gets hustled at, but still picks it up. Shot in tight and goes off the post. Good job sticking with that by the young man as it moves to the middle. Now, Rising Stars red looking for a lead pass. Past the stick, but Mood has the get up to get there. Shoots it across into the left side corner. Grab down low now. Spinning around, slows up, back to the line. Puck picked up at the ringette line. Shot will be slowed up again and covered here. 8:34 to go here in the first half. As we approach the end of our first period, I suppose. If we're looking at it that way, about 2 minutes. So face off here to the left. 2-1 game. Shots 9 for Team Green, 5 for Team Red. That one's going to be moved in along the end boards. Trying to catch up to it. Team Green looking for a lead pass. Gets it to about center. Touched on. Down to the right side corner. Ross gets pressure. Now instantly turned over there. Shot sent in and bounces around. Covered up at the top of the blue paint there. 8:01 left to go here in the first half. And face off down here to the right again. So definitely a couple whistles here through the first 10 minutes. Face off into the right side corner. Fought for. Sharp angle shot. Slowed down up to Morrow. Morrow spins out. Morrow from the left side. Flicks that one back in behind to Murray. Murray gets slowed up. Looking for a stick lift. Gets it in there. Murray back and around. Lead pass. Slows down. Hassan back in front. Bounces off the stick there of Lawler. And Team Green finds a way to keep it in the zone as it moves to the right side. Trying to go up the wall with it. Steered off by Parent. Parent with a couple decent saves here so far has let in 2. Spinning back around. Morrow. Morrow stops up. Looks to go up the wall with it. O'Coin slows it up. Passed in front and rolls off the end of the stick. That went in along the end boards now. Team Green with it. From the back end here to the right side. That one brought in, slowed up. Trying to pass it in front, and it jumps a stick. Over to the right. Dyke cuts it off. Doucette for Team Red, however. In and offside over the line. They're going to chase after it. If they touch it up, the whistle will go. They do. 6:30 to go in the first. Another whistle, as it'll be just in the neutral zone here. Like I said, back at it tomorrow morning with day 2. The Rising Stars Summit. 4 teams in each division. Doucette moves up to the ring line. Doucette shoots and scores. Right side. Slips it inside the post and ties up this game. And a nice job by Doucette there to bury it, and we will be even after as a 2-0 lead for Green. All square. 6:30 to go in the first half. Yes. So if we're looking at it in periods, 1 period done, give or take. Over to the right side now. So Team Red looking for their first lead of the game. Sent into the end boards. That one bounces over for Doucette. Doucette slows up. He'll go cow tipping over the Green defender there as it works up the right side. Now looking for some space. Boudreau hands it off to LeBlanc. LeBlanc knocked on, and now Team Red. Zhang. Zhang to the right side. Zhang cleanly knocked off the puck. Refs aren't too motivated to be calling penalties here tonight at this point in the day. Slowed up near the red line and brought in past the blue line to the right side. Shot a couple feet to the right as it bounces in around. Kennedy looking for that puck into the shin pads. 2-on-1, they'll get tied up, and now everyone joining in to try to clear it. Picked up, tipped off a stick, and in behind. Looking for some stick lifts. Heads back to the blue line. Touch pass over to Bergeron, into the feet of Bergeron and spun around. Looking for a pass here again. Down the right side. Turned off. Doucette. Doucette caught up to. Couple chops is moved back in behind once again. Haven't had a whistle here in a moment. Knock on wood as we go back and forth. 4:53 left to go in the first. And there's that whistle. So definitely shouldn't have said that. But to be fair, it looks like it was, what is it, an offside? I was going to say, yeah, okay. So It was a penalty that caused it away from the play, so that's a little better than the offside. So 4:50 to go here in the first, and an opportunity for Team Green to regain their lead. Into the right side corner. Bell from the end boards. Bell hands off on that, back to the blue line. Some stick handling, keeps it in by a hair by Stoner, who's played pretty good here so far. It's in along the end boards, fished off of it. Centering pass, stopped. Left side, shot, just in behind. In along the end boards. Trying to come up here from the left. Lead pass to Mood. Mood with a nice toe drag around. Mood shot, blocked. Back and behind. Stoner spins and hands it over to Flood. Flood backhand. Chop that. Rising Stars Green. Still on the power play. Moves that into the right side. Bell sends it into the corner and trying to go up the wall with it. Kept. Bounced off the end boards. Slap that. Flood's got to be careful as forward was coming on. Now they'll change off. I don't think these refs too worried about the too many men right now. As that one's battled for along the end boards. Handed off. Played to the middle. Team Green, 30 seconds to go on the power play. 3:17 in the first. Hand that off. Murray down the right. Into the right side corner. He'll slow up. Has a player in front. Gets the pass off. Shot there. Scores. Dyke buries it. And Green goes up with 12 seconds to go on a pretty good play from out of the corner there. And restoring their lead. So we'll head back into center. 2:55 to go. Puck. One in down near the blue line. Morrow stepping in. Time to shoot. All sorts of time there. So it rolls over to the left side, and Team Red trying to get a chance here. Lead pass, but it'll be picked up and going for a skate down the right side. Shot, scores, and they get it right back as Sawyer McKinnon gets it done. Does a little flap of the wings, and we will be instantly tied up again. So back to center, 2:29 to go in the first. Puck one on back, Team Green, and who will head into the short break in between periods up still remains to be seen here as one team scores, the other responds. Back to the top of the zone, that one scooped up. Rising Stars Red. Down the wall. Looking to get that through to McKinnon. Falling over. It'll be passed in across. Down the right side. Trying to toe drag in. Almost a collision, but everyone avoids it. 1:45 to go here in the first. Swept and shot up the boards. Hustle up for that now. Boudreau looking for an extra step here. Gallant in on him. Still trying to steer in front, but just ran out of room. Now 90 seconds to go here in the first. Ross stick handles into the zone with speed. Still keeping that puck. Sharp angle shot. Sent on. Easily covered up. 1:17 to go here in the first. Shots 13 Green, 9 for Team Red. And face off coming here. One forward, Team Green. On the back end, Bell. Bell picks up on it. Bell wrapping in from the end board's going to go for a skate now. Looking for that lead pass. Just knocked on wide with 1:10 to go. Quick whistle here, and we'll try again from the other corner. Face off down here to the right. Puck dropped in, and we will start for our final minute here of the first. On the right side. That one's passed out in front, intercepted. From the corner there, trying to get it free, tied up down low. Looking to move it to the middle. It'll be dumped on down, and that will go for an icing. 37 seconds to go. Oh, letting the clock run for a few extra ticks. That'll be 35 seconds to go here in the first. Face off. Coming from the spot we just tried one in. Ready to go. Eisner chips up ahead. Murray fans on it. One dig, but covered. 30.1 to go in the first. Face off here. And we'll continue on. So from the back end, Rising Stars red. Push that up the wall. It's slowed down. Trying to go through the corner from it. Back in around. Morrow chips up the wall. Poked at. Kept in there. Down the left side, Morrow. Looking for it in front for that pass. It bouncing around, and time will run out. So saved by the bell. And that'll take us to the end of the first. We'll be back for the second in a moment. All right, and we are back here for the second frame in the back half of this game as 18 fresh minutes on the board, 17-10. The shots with one game after this. We'll see what happens through the end of this one as we're tied 3-3. From the back end, shot, that one steers into the stick, and it doesn't look like they changed ends. So we don't need to worry about that. That one steered back to the line, slowed up. Dyke picks up on it. He's got Mood to the middle. Mood picks it up in stride, spinning around. Nice chance down the right side. Mood gets tripped up blatantly, and this could even be a penalty shot if they wanted it, but I'm sure they'll just go with the trip. And instantly to start this second period, it'll be a power play chance for Team Red. And if I was Mood, I'd be saying I was off to the races. And it looks like they might be. Yeah, they changed their mind. So, like we said, that's spring hockey. You won't see that in many winter hockey games. With the change of the ruling mid call, but right here, we'll continue on. And here we go. Mood trying to put his team up. And he buries it. That extra move at the end makes the difference. And that'll be 4-3 Team Red. And this game continues to just flop back and forth. Heading back to center. Puck dropped in there, and we'll continue on here. So 4-3, the score, less than a minute into the second half. That one's picked up from the back end. Bell's going to grab it and lose that puck, trying to move it out of the corner there down low. There's Ross. Gallant pinches in off the blue line into the left side corner. Green. Push that puck up near center. Walsh spins it on. Hashem tries to slow down, but it's picked up. A coin with the backhand goes wide. Now back to the line again. Some pressure. Moving up the right side. In over the blue line. Hashem slows up. Shot. That one easily scooped down by Parent. And we'll have a whistle about 2 minutes into the second here. Face off. Coming down here from the right. That one picked up. And from the end boards, try to move that up the right side. Dyke with a little bit of pressure, but Red comes out with it. Knocked off the stick. Morrell spins it around in a hurry. McKinnon grabs. McKinnon back over. That one's turned over in the other way. Down the left side. Slows up and onto the stick. Dyke back into Morrow and knocked around again. McKinnon down the right side over the blue line. Into the zone. Slows up. Shot. Save made. And we'll get a whistle. Face off down here to the left. Still plenty of time left to go here in this game. Green on the back foot. They've been up, they've been down. Shots 19-13 now, so still ahead in the shot column as they've been all night. Sent back around, try to jam in through the 5-hole and somehow stays out. Moved off to the left side. Good job returning to the net there. And now Green, lead pass, hits off a shin pad. Back in from the left side. Into LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Looking to spin out of it. Grabs, centering pass. Mood just off the end of his stick. Shot in by Bozen. From the right side corner again. Dyke. Dyke now with it. Dyke. Sharp angle. Another whack at it. Still loose on the right side. Jamming away. Second time this shift they've gotten it loose in front. Bozen, shot now, tipped low as it just goes wide. Good try there. Would have been a nice tip if they kept it under the bar, which I think would have been remained to be seen. Into the feet. That one back over to Bozen. Back down to Mood. Mood knocked off the end of the stick there. Trying to go up the wall with it. Kept in the zone. Red now with some sustained offensive pressure here. Back in. Into the back there. And Boudreau way offside, so they're not even going to bother trying to take that in. touched up. Offside the other way, and 13:47 to go in the second. We'll get a whistle. Face off right down here in front of us here at McLaughlin B, the UPEI campus. Picked up and into the right side. Trying to steer that on as he rolls back to the ring-out line. Now a lead pass in behind for Penny. Penny's going to spin it out, and he's been doing that all day, being the last man back, making those quick turns and trying to pass it up in the neutral zone. Down to the left side, Team Green looking to go through the legs. Walsh trips him up along the boards. It'll be in behind, cut off. Back over, pass him behind, left side, shot into the glove. From the feet now, over to Bell. Bell spinning, hits the glass, drops down in front. Zoo can't get it free. Back in behind, Flood. Flood. It's Team Green now getting set up. He set it for the first time in a little while here. Right side corner. Falling down, O'Coin. O'Coin from the back end. O'Coin pulls back. Into the middle, turnover, Hashem. Low shot, and that one just steers wide, and best chance in a while there. Can't find the back of the net. We'll continue on. 12 minutes to go now here in the second period, moving a little better pace this time. Ross up ahead. Ross shows up, and save made initially, and looks like they won't get it on the second whack. It's close, though. And we'll continue on here to the left. And face-off will be dropped. Shot there, gets blocked, and maybe a lead pass here. Nice job. Gonna have to skate after it. Murray up ahead, backhands. That one somehow stays out. Made it by Parent, but then got hit just enough to move past that post and continue on here behind. To the left side. Morrow. Shot covered up, and with 11:11 to go here in the second, we'll get a whistle. Killing a few extra seconds off there. 21 shots for Green to 15 for Red, who's currently up 1. Back into the right side corner here. So 11 minutes to go. We saw a lot of goals back and forth earlier. It's slowed down a bit here as Doucette hustling. Doucette to the right side. He'll get pushed off into the end boards. They pick it up. Back to Lawler. Lawler with a big shot. Goes wide. LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to Boudreau. Boudreau, lead pass to the left side. Trying to get it past Bozen. Bozen stands up on the line, and they keep it out. Now trying to bring it in. It should be onside, but it just moved right back out. Hand it off here. Bit of a collision. Slows up. Move to the right. Zhang. Spun back in behind for Bozen. 10 minutes flat left to go here in the game now. Picked up down here along the ring out line. Trying to battle for that puck. Out from the half wall. It'll be in behind for Kennedy. Lawler picks it up. Lawler turns it over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back in line for Kennedy. Kennedy tries to send it up that same wall. Moving around, the pass gets snapped up ahead, and here's Mood. Second chance, Mood up ahead. Misses in behind and won't get his rebound as it moves into the left corner. So a clear-cut breakaway. He had acres in between him and the next guy, but just gets saved. Shot here to the right side, trying to jam in now. Team Green the other way. Pushed off of it as Kennedy takes a bump with 9 minutes now left to go in the second. Big face-off here to the right next. After this, we will have the blue and black teams going at it for the 2014 division, and that'll finish us off for the night. Face-off. One up ahead here now, Ross. Penny circles out of it. Penny, like I said, he likes to do that circle around, but didn't have enough power to get very far that time. Trying to chop that one back in. Brought into the zone. Slowed up. Ross, another toe drag. Backhand in behind. In from the end boards. Trying to get that puck steered ahead. It's along the end wall, and it'll stay there now. Moved over to the left side. Looking for a lead pass. Cut off. Kennedy with a getting pressure. Now knocked to the middle. Flood up ahead. Flood. Knocked over again. Kennedy. Back to Bell. Bell. Into the corner. Bell tries to spin out. Hashem. Hashem shoots through. Goes wide. Sent up ahead. And will it have enough legs for icing? Doesn't. At the last second, slows up and will continue on. That one kind of skated over. Now back over to Penny. Penny fumbles it. Down the right side. Pulls back. McKinnon. Hands off. Bell. Slows it up. Up the right side wall with it. Looking to move that in ahead. Moved back to the middle. Doucette cuts it off. Doucette looks to whack it in. 7 minutes now to go in the second as it starts to tick away here. Down to the right side corner. Little push off as they move it up the wall. Kept in the zone by Green. Holding up Kennedy into the feet. Poked back to Hashem. Now down here in front from the left side. That puck brought into the zone. 6:35 left to go here in the second/third. So we're down here to the wire as 1-goal game it remains. Insurance marker here for the red side would be huge as Green pulls that back around. Right side, nice chance here. Front, passed off, and they'll finish it off right there. And a nice play between those three to tie it up. And that'll be 4-4. We'll head back to center. So, 6:03 to go. And we're now officially all tied up. So, pretty much in the next goal wins territory. Boudreau moves it up ahead. Boudreau falls off. Rising Stars move that up ahead to Mood. In behind. Trying to catch up to it on the wall. A little pressure there. Sent in, but will be covered up. Didn't make much movement there. 6:03 to go. This will be the last action for us here at High Button for a little while as We'll be back for the Nova Scotia High Performance Camp at St. FX in a couple weeks. Until then, it'll just be this Rising Stars Summit to finish us off and give the streams a little bit of a break. But then, like I said, we'll be back to Antigonish for some of the best hockey of the summer, as that one spun out in front. Another chance, and Red right on the doorstep. Can't jam it through. Another Bobby Orr shot there, falling to the ground. Dyke shot it. Retrieved from back in behind. Back to Lawler. Lawler from the point. Shoots, goes wide to the left. From the back end, slowed up in front. Nice chance, and they score. Bergeron on the doorstep, and they get it right back. So to the drawing board for Team Green as we head to center. 5:16 to go in the second. All right. Picked up here in front. That one backhanded in around and chased after to the end boards. Gallant hands it off. Spinning back around there. That one near the blue line, then sent back in. Chance down here to the left as it goes wide. Chop that once. Trying to spin it out. Chop that high stick, and we'll get a whistle here. 4:40 to go in the second. Not quite sure if we're going to get the Zamboni out there. It's been kind of going back and forth today. As it's been doing it sometimes, it hasn't the other, but with only one game left, I wonder if they're just going to leave it. I guess we'll see. Back in behind. Team Red looking to center that one up again and get that insurance marker here as we really near the end. 4:19 to go. 24 shots for Green to the 21 for Red. So it's more even now as it's been all game. Face off here to the left. Puck dropped in there in the left side corner. Moved back on. Kennedy looks to get it up ahead. Slowed down here in the middle. Over the blue line now, down the left side. Shot, save, rebound in front. And they score on a great second effort. And that'll be the insurance marker there as Team Red, after having it be tied up, just storm right back with two quick ones. And now 3:38 left to go and the time running out in this one. But still enough time to do some damage. Face off coming. We'll see the other two teams in this division right up next for our last game of the night. Back in ahead to the left side. McKinnon shot, scores. So just like that, 3 goals in succession. And, well, that'll just about ice this one here. So we'll head back to center, but 7-4 now the score. And Team Green, it was looking so good through the start of this one. Kind of just fell apart here near the end. It actually didn't even really fall apart. They just tied it up, but I guess the defensive side of the game maybe got put on the back burner once they tied it. So we'll continue on here. 3:22 to go in the second. And a nice thing here is we're really slugging along to the finish here after those goals. And Team Red, I believe, improves on the day. Face off. Will be down here in the corner. Now, that one's grabbed and fired around the right side board. Red try to exit. Green not giving up yet with a big shot from the point that heads into the right side corner. Trying to go up the wall with it. In near center. Up over the blue line. Chance here. Down the right side, and it's slowed up. And player Cannon down on the ice here. And on the high button, we don't show any injuries, so we're just going to take a second, make sure he's all right. And looks like he's able to get up under his own power. He's going to shake that one off with 2:40 to go here in the second. Tough young guy out there. So, face off down here to the right as full scale line changes coming out for Team Green. Warren gonna hustle off here. He'll be the last man off for this chance, or this shift. Lead pass to Bergeron. Bergeron. Shot goes high. Heads over to the left side corner. Trying to go up the wall with it. Team Green not giving up here to the last whistle. 2:13 to go. Shot into the glove. That one slowed up. And just about 2 minutes flat left to go here in the second. 23-25, so the shots are the most even they've been all game with 2:05 to go. Left side. Now hands that off. Boudreau in over the line. That's going to be into the left side corner. Bozen puts a little pressure on LeBlanc. LeBlanc spinning and moving each direction. Bozen then leads pass to Mood. It'll be slowed up. Won't have near enough power for ice. Back and around. Trying to get that through center and through the left side of that offensive zone. It'll be fired to the opposite corner. Picked up now, Red. Back to Lawler. In complete control with 1:25 to go. Looking for that lead pass. Just onside. Brought down from the right, trying to center. Certainly seemed like there was a few points in the game where Green could have even ran away with it, but with where we're at now, obviously not the case. Final minute to play here in this second and final half. Kennedy from the back end. Into the feet, up to Mood. Mood grabs it and sends a lead pass over to the left side, chased after. Red bringing that over. In along the end boards, trying to free that up. 40 seconds to go now. Bobbing and weaving. Bergeron looking for it. Kennedy can't go up the wall with it. It'll be in behind Warren. 25 seconds now. Picked off. Down the right side. Hands off front. Chance. Too high. Is Dyke right there. That one is finished off, though, with 14 seconds. So they'll double them up with the 8-4 score here. And just a real push by Red near the end. Separates them, and we'll head back to center. Face-off coming here in the middle. That one over. It's Dyke changing off late. And the Zamboni doors are open, so we might get that break if you're going to be looking for the next one. And with 5 seconds to go, that will finish us off here. So the final 8-4, Team Red taking over and winning this game. And thank you for tuning in here to High Button Sports. My name is Jeff Ward. We're going to be back with the final game of the night here shortly.